Well, today is Christmas Day, so for those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And I thought today I would do a video about Christmas and what gift would I give to each of the types. So I'll start with the EPs. Esfp. For the Esfp, I would give a day of adventure, seeing sights, experiencing things that he or she has never experienced before, alongside a friend or two who also enjoys exploring life and this world. Enfp. For the Enfp, I would give the gift of a certain future where things come together in a way that life for the Enfp and all those around him or her is just better. The guarantee of a situation where people respect one another, care about one another's needs, but also care about one another's ideas. A future where people see one another as valuable and listen to the ideas that each one has to share, and no idea particularly overwhelms or shuts out another, but everyone is given equal respect. For ENTPs, I would give a brain teaser that causes him or her to have to think deeply and to have to puzzle to the furthest lengths that his or her mind can possibly puzzle. Yet with hope and sight that it can be solved, and the joy of being able to figure out something that seems like an unsolvable conundrum. For ESTPs, I would give the gift of also exciting experiences, but exciting experiences that stimulate their minds. The opportunity to go out into the world and enjoy the things that the world has to offer, but not in a mind-numbing way, not in even just a purely experiential way, but in a way that gives them the opportunity to use their minds as part of the physical exploration of the world around them. All right, let's talk about the IPs. Let's go ahead and go with the ISFP. For the ISFP, I would give a day of peace in a pleasant environment where the only sounds are those that are enjoyable, the sights, the smells. Everything is an enjoyable experience to just be basked in, not necessarily an adventure going out and exploring all the wide world, but an opportunity to just sit perhaps in one very peaceful place and experience all of the beauty and the majesty that is around him or her. For the INFP, I would also give a day of peace. However, in their day of peace, it would be also in an environment that they can sort of bask in and enjoy, but where they are allowed to just really wander off into their mind and imagine all of the wonderful things that maybe are those things that are laying latent in their mind that they haven't been able to really just dwell on for a while. A pleasant physical experience in which they can generate a pleasant mental experience where they can go into the deep, dark chasms of their mind and really explore them and enjoy them without being interrupted by a chaotic physical experience around them. For the ISTP, I think I would give a well-oiled machine, some sort of piece of equipment or machinery that is both fascinating to the IST, but also practical, one that they can work on, tinker with, manipulate, one that they can tweak to make better, but at the end of the day is something that accomplishes something amazing and produces something that they can look at and behold and say, that is just fantastic. For the INTP, I think I would gift something similar to that I've given to the ENTP, sort of a mental puzzle that they can only plumb the depths of with much time, with a lot of energy and effort. But I would add to it this caveat that when they have plumbed the depths of it and fully understand it, they can then present it to someone, and that someone would be impressed by it, as impressed by it as the INTP himself or herself is. All right, let's talk about the IJs. For the ISFJ, I would give a day with family, where everyone in the room is well fed, well cared for, and has a smile on his or her face. An opportunity for the ISFJ to just be surrounded by the people that he or she loves and know that they are all well, that they are all happy, and that they are all fed. For the INFJ, I would give them the peace and joy of knowing that the people in his or her life that he or she cares about understand how much he or she cares about them, and is willing to, and that their family, the people that he or she cares about, are willing to listen to and try to understand sort of the plan or vision that the INFJ has, not only for his or her own life, but for the lives of those that he or she cares about. That they could see in that plan or in that vision the love and the care that is behind it, and the concern for the long-term well-being of everyone that the INFJ cares about. I would love for the INFJ to have the gift of knowing that the people in his or her life realize that all of the efforts that he or she puts in for them, the not just the physical efforts, but the thinking efforts, the emotional efforts, the mental efforts, are done out of love, concern, care, and out of a desire for the best interest of the people in his or her life to come to fruition. For the INTJ, I would gift the security of a long-term plan that cannot go wrong. A plan that has a contingency for every potential obstacle, and the knowledge that the work that he or she is putting in today to accomplish what he or she is envisioning for 10 years from now will pay off. I find the ISTJ very difficult to shop for. I think for the ISTJ, I might gift him or her the security of being surrounded by a physical world in which the systems that have been put in place are functioning properly and are designed for the absolute most efficient and the greatest well-being of everyone who has to participate in that system. That the ISTJ could rest knowing that all things have been ordered properly in such a way that the well-being of all of the members of the society or the group or whatever it may be are being, that the well-being of these people is taken into consideration and is what the whole system is aimed toward, and that it is functioning properly. For the EJs, let's do the ESFJ. For the ESFJ, I would gift the knowledge that everyone that he or she cares about feels cared for. That their parents, their brothers, their sisters, their children, their friends know not only, hey, this ESFJ loves me, cares about me, and has my best interest in mind, but that those people truly are cared for, that they lay their heads down at night feeling loved. For the ENFJ, I would gift the opportunity to plan a wonderful vacation or experience or some sort of event for their friends and family, and then get to go with them on this adventure, on this event, where the ENFJ not only gets to enjoy it, but really gets to enjoy it by experiencing everyone else's enjoyment, by seeing the joy that it brings everyone else, and then really feeling not just the joy of the experience, but the joy that everyone else is experiencing, and the knowledge that that joy has been brought about by the efforts of the ENFJ, him or herself. I also find ENTJs to be difficult to shop for, just like ISTJs. I think for the ENTJ, I would gift a plan, a vision, a dream that they can clearly see how they can manifest it, bring it into reality, and then once it is implemented, that it will be a properly functioning situation, that it will bring about a practical reality that lives up to the dream. Sometimes dreams can be great, but when you experience them, maybe they don't hold as much water or weight as they did when they were just a vision. But for the ENTJ, I think not only the vision and the fruition of the vision and the ability to bring about the vision, but also that when the vision is manifest, that it really does accomplish something amazing, so that they can look at it and say, that is as great as I had envisioned. And then the opportunity to really, truly enjoy it and feel meaning in it. For the ESTJ, I think I would gift a pleasant environment, much like the ISFP likes, but one that is brought about because all of the participants in the, we'll say in the society, are doing things in a way that makes sense, and that are sort of united for the purpose of bringing about a great thing, a great situation, a great environment. So not just, a pleasant environment, but a pleasant environment that has come into existence because everyone was working together in a logical fashion, doing the things the most logical and best way to do them, in order that everyone gets to experience this, what I would call a pleasant environment. Everybody's version of a pleasant environment is a little bit different, but for the ESTJ, I would say it's one where things are operating well, where things are peaceful, and where things are done in a way that makes sense for the good of everyone involved. Anyway, these are just kind of off the cuff. I haven't really been thinking about this a lot, so comment below and let me know if you are one of these types, and you are one of them, but whichever type you are, would you appreciate the gift that I thought of giving you? What would you rather have? Or if you have any ideas for a gift that you would give to someone based on their personality type, then leave that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this informational, entertaining, or useful, please click the like button. Please subscribe if you have not already, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Bye now.